He's so damn ridiculous. That shit funny. That shit better not age badly. Well, hopefully your mother and father believe. Hey, babes, how are you? I'm good. Just getting over this cold. Well, I don't even know what the hell it is at this point, but I think it's a cold. It's not. It's not a flu. It's not, because usually if I ever have the flu, like I'll have like chills and a fever, but I think this is just a weird, really weird cold. And I know a couple people who got sick this week, which is really crazy. So, but other than that, I'm good. I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I started feeling sick on Monday, really. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I feel like everyone's sick. I've been hearing it too. All right, so we got China right now. China, we just did your career, you know, a couple days ago, and you would want to at least give things time to manifest. I usually tell people recommend not asking the same question within a short amount of time, because most likely it's going to be the same answer. So did you want to rephrase your question or ask a different question? You'd want to give it at least a week in between asking the same question to give the energy time to change. But right now it might be the same answer that I gave you yesterday, or I think it was the day before yesterday. Does it still look like I will hear from them? From who? What is the name of this company, or what is it? And when you say hear from them, could you be more specific? Are you asking if you'll get the job, or what is it that you're really asking? So right now, if anybody would like to donate and to get a reading, get an answer, there is now a line. Okay, China, we're on China right now. Your reading will be done pretty quickly here. Okay. Will China get the job from the state? Will China get the state job? Will China get the state job? Okay, so I got the Page of Cups. I believe the Page of Cups is what came out the last time I asked for you. Will China get the state job? Will China get the state job? Page of Pentacles. Will China get the state job? So the answer, as you can see, you have two yeses on the table, okay? The Page of Cups is generally a yes, and so is the Page of Pentacles, okay? I'm trying to get the state job. We'll try to get the state job. Let me get one more card, please. All right. It's saying something about your intuition. So I feel like it's likely that you will, but at the same time, you need to listen to your intuition, because maybe your intuition has been telling you something about this job, or what they may ask for, or what they would say, or something like that. Like, I feel like Spirit is trying to say, like, China, you know what's going to happen. You know what the process is going to be. Hi, Mickey fan. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate it. Honey, thank you. Let me clarify the Page of Pentacles. So again, if anybody would like to donate and have their reading done, the more you donate, the more information, okay? The more detail. Especially if you have a lot of questions, make sure your donation matches that. There is not a line right now, okay? So you would get your answers pretty quick. So China, the overall answer is you will get the job, okay? But I feel like it's something that they are going to, it's like there's, I think I remember telling you even last time, like, you guys are going to have to, you're going to have to be open to some type of compromise or something like that, okay? Some type of negotiation that they may have with you. It could be about anything, the hours, the pay, the position, something. I don't know specifically, okay? But Three of Pentacles is telling you to be open to compromising when they tell you about it, okay? Especially because you have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? Could be something about the benefits, you know, the contract, whatever. I don't know how it works. But just expect that, okay? You're welcome. Yeah, whatever they're going to tell you, you're going to have a choice. Okay? It says future planning, progress, decisions. Okay? You're going to have a, they're going to provide you with some kind of choice, a decision. Yep, you do ask on here. And expect that, I mean, whatever they're telling you about this could be a little unexpected. Like, for example, they could even be like, can you start, can you start today? Well, that's just an example. So just be prepared to negotiate, to work with them about some aspect, something of the job, okay? Okay, Ivan, yep, you can go ahead and ask your question. So this is the current list on who we are on. Okay, so if you want to know your place in line, then that's how you know how many people you have ahead of you, okay? All right. Will Ivan be reconciling with Eric? Will Ivan be reconciling with Eric? Ivan. Will Ivan and Eric reconcile? The Star. Will Ivan and Eric reconcile? The Moon reverse. Is this somebody that you had a relationship with, or was this just someone you were talking to? Is this a romantic interest? Is this a friend, or because I feel like the answer isn't no. I just feel like there's kind of this indecision right now, energy when it comes to reconciling. And if it's not for you, it's definitely for him. I feel like in the future you could reconcile, but I just don't feel like it's going to be immediate. Okay? Because the star, where is the star located? It's far out. So I feel like you could reconcile in the future, but just not immediately. Okay. I feel like there is some kind of healing that needs to be done. I don't know if someone has codependency issues, something about someone's healing, stability, or bettering themselves. Something like that is important. So I just kind of feel like until that happens, reconciliation wouldn't happen just yet. Okay. So yeah, you're gonna have to be patient and wait it out. It's not gonna happen immediately. Okay. Okay, you said reconnected. So if you reconnected, are you wanting to know if you're gonna get back together? Because if you reconnected, then you guys already, but he is in between. Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. So, um, it's like I was saying, there is some kind of indecision here. It's like it's not like he doesn't want to reconcile, but at the same time, I feel like there's still some work that needs to be done. Okay. Um, Perhaps on himself or on yourself. I don't know who it is, but with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, this will suggest some kind of uh, instability within one's life or within oneself, okay, at the end of the day. So perhaps someone still needs to work on themselves, their finances, better themselves in some type of way, shape, or form before full reconciliation could happen, okay? Clarifying that is the Three of Pentacles. So a lot of patience is going to have to be had going forward here. I wouldn't just put all my eggs in one basket with him, assuming that you guys are going to be in constant communication or even, you know, get back together right now. It just doesn't look likely. The number 7 is significant. Okay. The number 7, and we've already passed July. So I know this is going to suck to hear it, but it could potentially take up to 7 months before like a full reconciliation could happen here. Because I'm getting Aquarius season, I'm getting Pisces season. So right now we are August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. Exactly. So that brings us around Pisces season. So it's possible that he may not be fully ready to reconcile up until next year, Pisces season. Okay. It's going to take some time. Yeah, he's definitely like working on himself or something like that, okay? So he's prioritizing him right now. So if I were you, I would obviously not hold my breath for anything, any real progress to happen right now or even for the rest of the year like that, okay? Of course, you can have conversations here and there, but I guess what you really want to know is a reunion. Reunion is different from reconciliation. Because if you guys talk and whatever, that's reconciliation. But reunion is actually like dating again, being together again. That's a reunion. So yeah, reunion wouldn't happen potentially up until next year, okay? You're welcome, Ivan. Thank you for stopping by and for your donation, honey. Virgo bed are liars. Liars. I'm sorry, I think Virgos, period, are liars. I don't know. I haven't met not one Virgo who wasn't a liar. They just lie a lot for no reason. For no reason at all. Like, they are liars. Hello, my loves. The more you donate, the more info you get here, okay? Keep that in mind when sending a donation. I'm not, the list is clear right now. These are who we've done so far. So if you send a donation now, you'll get your answer right away. And pretty soon, I'm gonna be doing my lives on TikTok because I believe I'll get more people there. Um, I'm about to start doing lives on TikTok. So if you haven't already, please follow my TikTok, okay? It's Pretty Intuitive TA. Pretty Intuitive TA is my TikTok, okay? You predicted that the Virgo I was talking to. That's all they do. I'm not gonna lie, like, people that have came to me crying and complaining about being cheated on and being gaslighted and lied to, we're always dealing with Virgos. I'm like, what's their sign? Oh, he or she's a Virgo. I'm like, oh God, say less. Yes, they're cheating on you. I don't even need to pull cards, okay? Yes, they're a liar, okay? Jeez. Just be lying. Girl. Whew. Virgos, cheaters, 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 bro. I would never trust a Virgo as far as I can see him, okay? Mm-mm. I have a Virgo been trying to get at me for so long and begging to take me out and all this stuff. And this motherfucker has a whole girlfriend. I'm like, why do you want to take me out and do all this stuff? You are in a relationship. Are you mentally ill? Are you lost, sir? Let me help you find your way. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I'm definitely not marrying a Virgo man. That's not gonna happen. That is not my destiny, boo boo. Hell to the da da da. Eli, my Eli baby. Hi, Eli. How are you? How are you, Eli? I love when Eli just shows up like that. Some motherfucker commented on my YouTube and was like, "Oh, you need a Virgo man." I'm like, "No, though, I don't. What are you smoking? Because I want some of it." No, I do not. That's always a good thing, Eli. That is always a great thing to do. Absolutely. Eli takes his job, his part-time job here seriously. I mean, the women that need a Virgo man, okay, are women who, probably just don't mind being cheated on, but, as long as they paying the bills, and there's women out there who are like that. Lack of self-dignity, lack of self-respect, not knowing their value, and they deal with it. Virgo, I'm sorry, but I've heard stuff about Virgo women too. Like, they definitely are professional gaslighters, and they do cheat a lot. Not all of them, obviously, but everybody that has came to me about it, about somebody cheating on them and doing them the worst way, was always a Virgo. I'm like, oh God. Okay. She was a mean cheater. Well, thank you for also uh, commiserating with us because, yeah. I don't know. I've had guys tell me, like, whenever they tell me about their ex, it was always a Virgo who cheated with their friends. Like, they would fuck their friends. And these guys were very traumatized. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh my God. Just really, just down low disgusting. No, those would be the worst ones. Shanidra, go ahead with your question, honey. Hmm. No, of course not. Your mom, I hate to say it, you know, bless her soul, but she probably was a narcissist as well. Um, Leo and Virgo is right next to each other, so they're one and the same. The top four men I personally do not trust, and I would not trust as far as I can see them. Virgo men, Leo men, Pisces men, Capricorn men. That's just the truth. Me personally, I would not trust those four men. And obviously, your zodiac sign has nothing to do if you're going to be a cheater, but it's just been a strong trend with those type of men. I would never trust them, ever. Okay. Um, Too many Leo men hit on me while they're in a relationship. Too many. I have a married Leo hitting on me now. You know, asking to meet up and let's go out to eat and all this stuff. A whole wife. I'm like, does your wife know about that? He said, oh, well, my wife lets me have female friends. I'm like, I bet she does. I bet she does. I'm not interested. Yeah. I have a whole, and then I have another Leo that just had a baby a month ago. That's fuck trying to meet with me. You just had a baby instead of focusing on your baby and whatever you got going on. I mean, he's posting this girl in the hospital and everything, and this freak is showing interest in me. I'm like, no, that's crazy. I would never trust a Leo man, honey, at all. Never, ever, ever. I don't give a fuck how compatible they say they are for Aquarians. Not for me. I'm not dating a Leo ever. Okay. Especially if a man has a Leo Mars, they still will be a cheater. A Leo Moon, still a cheater. Okay. Leo Venus, still a cheater. So no, I'm good. Capricorn men, I've heard way. I haven't dated any personally, but I've heard way too many stories. Okay, about them cheating as well and just doing you wrong. Did I say Pisces? I don't know if I said Pisces, but yeah, I don't trust Pisces men either. Absolutely not. Okay. Shanidria, I don't know where you are, honey, but I'm waiting on your question. Out of all the fire signs, I don't know. I think I don't know. Who would I trust more between Sag and Aries? I don't know. I know some no good Aries too. I know too many of them as well, and they're also, you know, tend to be liars. So I think I would personally, I might trust a Sagittarius man first, because Sag man, I don't know. I've seen them have a reputation of being very, very blunt. So if they don't want you, they don't want you. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. You know, it's not good. They don't really need to go out of their way to hide and lie and, you know. So I would trust a Sag before I trust an Aries man. Um, Out of the air signs, I don't know. I don't trust air sign men. But I feel like I would be more inclined to trust a Gemini. No, I do not take Cash App, honey. Because although they may switch up, whatever, but they're very blunt too. Um, I haven't seen not one Gemini man who would sit here and string you along if he's not interested. You know, they would probably make that very clear that they don't want to be with you, that's not what it is, or some bullshit. Okay. Aquarius man, I don't know. I've seen a lot of them be like attention whores. So I don't know. I don't think I would have trust them before a Gemini guy. Libra man, hell no. Oh no. I would not trust a Libra man. I haven't had too much experiences with them, but they just give me pretty boy, smooth cheater vibes, so I'm good. Out of the earth signs, I definitely don't trust Virgo. I would never trust a Capricorn. They will leave you for someone else quick. Um, the way they are, they're always leaving you for someone they perceive to be better than you. So, um, I would trust a Taurus out of all of them first. Water, I would not trust a Pisces man, period. They are nymphomaniacs. They thrive on, you know, sex. That's what they need. You know, they are going to cheat on you. They're more sensitive than Cancer and Scorpio. So the minute they feel like they're not getting, you hurt their feelings, they will cheat on you. Okay? Right away. They don't have any real sense of rationality to them at all. At all. At all. Okay? It's like they put their emotions first in everything they do. So, yeah. But I would trust, I wouldn't trust a Scorpio man. Mm-mm. I've heard and seen too many things about Scorpio men. Mm-mm. So I would trust a Cancer first before I trust a Pisces or a Scorpio. Yeah, always listen to your intuition, China. For sure. Where's Shanidria? I don't know. Oh, it's 11:11. That's a sign. So, Shanidria, I see you sent, but I don't see your question. You may need to send $1 on PayPal and put in the notes what your question is, because your chat is not showing up. Guys, all the payment methods that I accept is in the pinned comment, guys. It's not hard to read, okay? I only take 3 payment methods. It will always be Apple Cash, Chime, or PayPal. Y'all, I cannot give you a tutorial on how to do Apple Cash. That is not what I'm here for. I'm just here to answer questions, okay? I don't know how to walk you through it. You just have to set it up with Apple, okay? My Apple Cash and every information is in the pinned comment, guys. Apple Cash, Apple Pay is the same exact thing. Shanidria. Okay, so Stephanie, based on what you donate, my love, that's going to be a general yes or no question. Okay. Y'all remember, the more you donate, the more information. Okay, so Shanidria says, okay. Will Shanidria and her significant other come back into union? Shanidria and her significant other. Will they come back? Shanidria and her significant other, will they come back into union? Oh, shoot. All the cards fell on the floor. Give me a second. Will Shanidria and her significant other come back into union? Shanidria and her significant other. Will Shanidria and her significant other come back into union? Okay, so I do feel like the answer is I feel like eventually you will. Will Shanidria and her significant other come back into union? Okay, so actually, no. Here's what I'm getting. For all other cards, I feel like you and this person will talk again. Okay, I feel like there will be communication, but this to me isn't saying just a full union. Okay, because I feel like this person may come back or something like that. And obviously there is potential to start over, to start fresh here with the Ace of Pentacles, but I also feel like there's a little bit of like breadcrumbing going on in the situation. Okay. So it kind of feels like I'm not fully investing here. Someone's not fully investing. And it also feels like they're not fully committing, okay, to this. So with that being said, I mean, you can't have a union if there is not a full investment and commitment, okay? Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, sorry to hear that. I don't take any other payment methods right now. Will Shanidria and her significant other come into union? What is the Six of Pentacles? Stephanie, you can go ahead and tell your question. I wish I knew the both of you signs. Because I have Leo, I have Gemini, I have Libra, I have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I don't know. This is starting to kind of give me like a choice between two people. So it's either you'll have a choice between two people, this person is someone else, or that person will have a choice between you and someone else. So it's kind of like a potential third party situation as well, which would make sense with the breadcrumbing and lack of full investment, okay? We got the Three of Pentacles again. Well, not again, but we have 3. Okay. So usually as a reader, when I'm seeing the Lovers and I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles, this to me most often talks about a third party situation. Okay. So this doesn't feel like it's just you and him or you and this person, Shanidra. It feels like there would be a third party, okay, on someone's side. It kind of feels like with you, Shanidra, I'm not gonna lie, like it feels like um this connection between you and your significant other may be more casual. Okay, I don't really feel like I'm seeing a commitment between you two or something serious between y'all, okay, because there is a third party interference here. I need to know their name. Patrick. When you say summer, when you say it's not working, what is it? I mean, what is it doing? It's a very simple setup. You just add a card or a bank, and that is it. All right, well, Stephanie here from Patrick. Stephanie here from Patrick. You got the Four of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Ten of Wands. Well, Stephanie here from Patrick. No, you will not hear from him. You will not hear from him right now. You got 3 no's on the table, and this one says maybe, but yeah. Majority rules, it will be no. He probably has some other things going on right now, but he's not trying to re-engage with you within the near future. You're welcome. Eli or China, are you still here? Okay. All right, Jasmine, what is your question? I'm stuck between two people. One's a Taurus. I just found out he was lying for 4 years. Now my Aquarius ex has popped up. I'm really in my bed right now. I'm confused on who to entertain. Yeah, honey, you're going to have to send more if you want me to look into both people, okay? And I need both names. If you want details on both of them, just send another 15, okay? You sent 10, so just send 15. That's going to require me to look at their feelings and intentions for both. I need both of their names as well. My loves, please remember, the more you donate, the more information. If you have multiple people in mind, if you have multiple questions, you are going to have to make sure your donation is matching up with the amount of people or questions you have, okay? The more generous you are, the more generous I am with the details, okay? Because me, I typically run $15 per question, but I don't cap it. That's why I do donation. That way I can make it affordable for people. But typically my readings will be $15 for every question that you have. Okay. So if you have 3 questions, that's already going to run you close to 40 bucks. All right. So let's see. What does Jasmine need to know about this connection with, what's his name? Joshua. Jasmine White's connection with Joshua. He been cheating on, he been lying, like you said. So what are Joshua's true feelings for Jasmine, please? Joshua's true feelings for Jasmine White. So we have death reverse. So apparently he doesn't want it to end, but I also feel like he's not really truly willing to change his ways here. Okay. What's your sign, by the way? Page of Swords. So the problem with him is that he doesn't want to see you with somebody else, okay? He don't want to see you with someone else, and I think that's the most important thing right now for him. Which tells you everything you need to know, because instead of doing what it takes to keep you and to change his ways, he is more concerned with, I just don't want her to be with someone else. Okay, I just don't want to see her with someone else. And that's kind of where the problem lies with him. Yeah, I feel like he's too smug. He's too smug, and I feel like he doesn't want anyone else to have you. Simple as that. He wants to be able to entertain who he wants, have all these people. So look at all these cups. So these are all different people. Five of Wands is already a lot of people. So he wants his cake and to eat it too, but he just don't want to see you with anyone else. But he doesn't want to change his ways and do right either. So knowing what you know with that, that tells you what you need to know. Let's see about. So once you see your money, you can see what place in line you are. The ones that are already X'd out are the readings that I've already done. Okay. All right, so let's do the other guy. What are James' true feelings for Jasmine White? James' true feelings for Jasmine White. James. So the Aquarius is also an X. So he feels like the Wheel of Fortune. James' true feelings for Jasmine White. So he's the Seven of Swords. So it kind of feels like he is he's an iffy person. He's iffy, okay? And the way he feels is iffy about you. Not in a way to where you're the problem, but more so iffy in his intentions with you and his feelings, because I feel like his feelings are constantly changing. So it doesn't feel like it's stable for you. So if a man one day's feelings always changing about you, that's not good. You're not going to get any emotional security. You're definitely not going to get a true commitment from him. Okay. James' true feelings for Jasmine White. James' true feelings for Jasmine White. Okay. So we flew on the floor. What that was. The Page of Cups reversed. All right, so that's not good, okay? Because not only does the Page of Cups reverse talk about immaturity, but it also talks about a lack of genuine romantic interest and feelings, okay? So what comes to mind with the Aquarius is him kind of coming in to play games. You know, stringing you along, basically selling you some kind of story here, selling you a dream. The Page of Cups reverse is someone who's just fucking around with you. They're BSing you. So I don't trust the Aquarius intentions for you, and I definitely don't trust the Taurus's intentions for you. Okay. So who should you entertain? That's your free will, what you want to entertain. But the way it's looking like, both of them are on some BS. Okay. Now we have the Magician. So with the Aquarius here, he's the Magician. With when you have the Seven of Swords, which is a card of deception, trickery, talks about manipulation. Okay. So he's manipulating you right now. He's not genuinely interested. He may just be coming in just for attention, just to fuck around, talk, whatever, but he's not serious. Okay. It's like he's playing games with you. So that's what I see. And the Taurus on that side, he's having a meltdown. He's losing it because, you know, he doesn't want to see you with anyone else. But Death Reverse would also suggest that he doesn't want to change his ways either. Okay? So he's going to continue to do what he's been doing, which is lying. Okay? Tell me more about Joshua's intent with Jasmine White. Tell me more about Joshua's intent with Jasmine White. So his intent is the Three of Wands. Okay. So even if he's with you, what does the Three of Wands look like? It looks like someone who is keeping the door open to new possibilities. So I feel like even if he's with you, he's still going to be playing the field, pursuing other people, you know, keeping his options open here. You have the Eight of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. He's still going to be flirting and talking with other people. Okay. Treating the connection like it's not a big deal. Okay. And the Aquarian's intentions. We already, looks like he wants to play games here. Okay. Page of Pentacles is his intention. Page, the pages in tarot talk about, they're basically the children of the tarot. So if that keeps coming out for someone you're dealing with, more than likely that person is immature and they're not capable of handling a true commitment in adult relationship. Okay. They still need to grow up. So that's what I'm seeing as far as his intention. I think that he likes the things that you may do for him or what you used to do. And I don't know why, but I kind of feel like I'm getting a user kind of energy here with him. I don't know if it's like, if you've ever given him money, if you've ever given him gifts, if you've ever cooked for him. It's just the little things that I feel like he could be coming back to use you for. Okay. So, you know, you're going to need to be careful with him. If you used to run him favors or do certain things for him and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, because now we have the Six of Swords. So he may also want you to help him on certain things. Okay. I noticed you said you're in your bag. So he wants to be in your bag too, apparently. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if he asks you for help about with something, or it could be monetary or something like that. If you help him make his life easier in any way, shape, or form, he could come back. He may be back for that. Okay. Your Sagittarius is Emmanuel, genuine for Jerita. Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? You are welcome. Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? So we have the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so... And what is his sign, by the way? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? 2 more cards. If you guys have not Jerita, the same thing I told Jasmine, if you want 2 people, you're going to have to send another donation, okay? The same thing I said for Jasmine. If you have not sent a donation, guys, you are not receiving a reading from me. These are not free. You have to send donation. I do not take YouTube payments. I do not take, what's it called? Super chat. I don't take any of that. It has to come through PayPal, Apple Cash, or come through Chime. Please do not make the mistake and send your money to YouTube, through YouTube or Super Chat. Jerita, I don't know what you're confused about, honey, because I've been did Jasmine reading. Okay, I'm on yours. I've already pulled 4 cards. I'm already aware that that you're a Sagittarius, honey. Eli, could you let her know that if she wants to know about her current person, Kennedy, she needs to send another donation. Okay. Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jerita? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jarita? Is Emmanuel genuine for Jarita? I'm not going to say he's not a genuine person. Okay. But I do feel like, so the Hierophant reverse is something about tradition, beliefs, values, okay? Could also signify things when it comes to commitment, marriage, okay? I'm not sure if Mr. Emmanuel is married. He could be, okay? But if not, the Hierophant reverse will talk about you and his beliefs or something like that. Morals, values are not aligned right now. So that could be about commitment. Maybe he's not looking for commitment, okay? Or there's something between you two is just not going to align. So that doesn't mean he's not a genuine person. I just don't think that he is for you, okay? I wouldn't get my hopes up to start anything over with Emmanuel, okay? Because I don't see that he is for you. Matter of fact, this is scheduled basically by the universe to come to an end because he's not for you, okay? No matter what the reason ends up being, it's pretty important. It's a pretty important reason when you see the Hierophant showing up. So that's kind of like a deal breaker situation. So again, he could be married, okay? Or something about you and his beliefs are not going to align. And he's going to be, you're going to have to let him go. I don't know, Eli. She keeps asking the same question. I have no idea. Please let her know that she's lagging. You know, her connection probably need to come out and come back in because I've already done her reading. But if you could please let her know as well, like if she wants to know about her current person, she needs to send more. Guys, if you have a few people, 2 people you need to know about, a few questions, please make sure your donation is matching that energy. Okay? So once again, oh my God, did I hide her? I didn't mean to hide her. What the hell? Eli, are you able to unhide her? Because I did not even mean to hide her. I don't even know how the hell that happened. My finger must have touched something. What the hell? What the helly? Okay, thank you. Because I'm like, I didn't mean to hide her. All right, That's what I'm seeing. So once again, just to recap what I said, Jarita, there's something that's important that's a deal breaker for one or both of you. Okay. So it could be that the fact that he's married. It could be something that, some type of truth or something that's revealed that ends you in you both kind of disconnecting here. Okay. Y'all, please do not keep asking when is your turn. I have written it down on a piece of paper so you can clearly see when you are due. The names that are crossed out are already done. So we are on Jarita. Next will be Soraya. Okay. I don't know, Jarita, if he knows that you are involved. Okay. Let's say, for instance, he doesn't know and then he finds out, that could be a deal breaker that the reading is talking about. Perhaps he could feel like, okay, well, I don't trust you because you're lying, or you're with someone but you're trying to get into something else. So that could go against his moral code in a way. And then you guys could not talk because of that and let it go. Okay. So I'm just warning you that there is going to be a completion and a separation ending of this connection. Okay. He is not the one for you. Okay. All right, Soraya, what is your question? Okay, so if he knows, then that may or may not be what it is. But like I said, just expect something around that, within that nature. Okay. I just keep hearing deal breaker, whatever that is, whether he's non-committal, whether even if he knows right now, maybe that could still be something down the line that he just can't get with or trust. Boom, and you guys separate, okay? Or it could be something you even find out about him that can cause you guys to separate. So, but either way, when it comes to the question, is he genuine for me? It's looking like he's not the one for you, but I don't think he's a bad guy. Okay. So Raya, I'm waiting on your question. I don't know if you put it, but I will check. Will Mark come back to me? Is he a player? That's okay. We're on you right now. Will Mark come back to Soraya? Will Mark come back to Soraya Mota? Will Mark come back to Soraya Mota? Will Mark come back to Soraya? So I do believe this individual could come back, okay? But what it's saying is that it's going to be the same old hokey poke with him, okay? Nothing has changed. Is he a player? Yes, he is a player. The Knight of Wands is here. Bottom of the deck is the Devil. He is 100% player certified, okay? He gonna come back and do his usual. You know, this freak is gonna come back and try to hook up with you, have sex, and he gonna do the dash right after. Okay. All he's looking for with you is sex, comfort, the goods, and then he'll get the hell on. It's like he wants the benefits of being with you, but he doesn't want the strings attached or the commitment. Okay. So yeah, player alert, player alert. The same old song and dance, the hokey poke. At least now you get to confirm it, and you know your gut feeling was telling you the right thing. This individual is surely a player. Eli said run. I wouldn't even be surprised if he has some kind of third party, some shit like that as well. But it's giving red, red, red flag, abort, and run. Stephanie, there's no specific amount. It's just the more you donate, the more info. Okay. Your reading is the detail you're gonna get is gonna be reflected by what you donated. So right, how you gonna call him a player, but yet you have a partner, your damn self? Lord, people be so damn hypocritical. So Raya, how you gonna sit here and call him a player, but yet you have your current partner? You a player too. Soraya is hilarious. Eli, are you a player too, honey? What do you mean it's not like that? You just called him you called this person your partner. So you have a partner and you're asking about another man. That is you being a player. That is you being a cheater. Are you guys not in a relationship? What are the terms of a typical traditional relationship unless you guys don't have a traditional relationship? What is the terms and conditions of it? Not to be with other people, right? Is Richard good for Soraya, please? I think the real question is, are you good for Richard? I'm gonna call Richard, Soraya. I'm gonna tell Richard about you. I'm gonna tell Richard all about you. Okay? It only happened this time. Well, that's the thing. It's gonna happen again and again and again because once you cheat, you're never gonna stop, honey. Okay? Once you cross that line, you're gonna keep doing it. Because if you don't have boundaries for yourself or self-control, you're gonna keep doing it. You already crossed that boundary. You already lacked the self-control. What's stopping you from doing it again? Poor Richard. All right. Oh, Jesus. So, right, you are dangerous, honey, for him. Is Richard good for Soraya? What's your sign, Soraya? If you say Aquarius, No, you must have something in your chart making you like that, because that don't make no damn sense. Is Richard good for Soraya? He's trying to be. Shit. He's trying to be good for you. Yeah, your karma is coming. And I hate to say it, but yeah, I don't sugarcoat anything. Your karma is going to come. Okay? Because you can't just be out here doing people wrong, playing in people's face, and then want to try to ask if he's good for you. The question is, are you good for him? Okay? Because from what it looks like, he's being loyal. Just find a new man that's not toxic. Stephanie, who said that her current partner was even toxic? Soraya never said her current partner is toxic. Mess with him no more than 2 times. What? What do you mean mess with him no more than 2 times? This should have never happened, period. And why is it more than 1 time? Why does it need to be 2? Why not 10? You already crossing the line. You already dead wrong. Might as well just keep doing it and doing it and rack up more karma. Okay? Rack them up. That way you can stack them up, rack them up, and guess what? When you look back, you know what I'm saying? Your karma's staring right at you. Okay. Stephanie, please do not talk like that in here, honey. Please do not talk like that in here. I don't want to invite that kind of energy. I do not condone cheating. I do not condone anything of that nature. Okay? I'm the wrong person to talk to about it. I do not condone anything disrespectful. Settling or not, tell that man you do not want to be with him and leave him alone. Okay? You know, all that messy stuff, I don't believe in all that. But yeah, he's trying to be good. You're a Gemini, makes sense. I feel like he's trying to be stable for you. He's trying to be secure for you. He's doing all this stuff. He looks to be a pretty stand-up guy here. He looks to be, committed here and loyal. So what are you doing? You're doing the 3 of Cups. That's what you're doing. Which is getting third parties. Now, if you're settling, you know what I'm trying to say? At the end of the day, that's what you're choosing to do. Okay? But at the end of the day, you're still going to get karma for leading him on. Okay? Yes, I'm still open. Be the stylist. I'm still open. Hi, honey, Elsa. Thank you, baby. I really appreciate that. Okay? Is he good for you? He's good for you. But if you're not emotionally fulfilled, I mean, you just need to let that be known and let that person go. Ain't no need to sit around cheating and playing in the person's face. Or y'all living a double life and stuff. know where you guys are getting Richard from. Where did you guys get Richard? You feel awful, but you probably gonna still turn around and go ahead and hook up and do it again. Yeah, but you gotta also be okay with understanding and knowing that sometimes you don't always get a chance to make things right. Okay? You don't always get a second chance. You cheat on somebody and you, in your mind, think you're gonna get a chance to make it right because sometimes you don't get another chance. Because there's people out here like myself that's a one and done. Okay? Once you violate, once you disrespect me like that, you are done. You are done. Done, done, done. Okay? I don't care what your excuse was. You could have communicated with me and been honest with me, okay? But you didn't do that. You chose to lie, deceive, manipulate, gaslight, fuck with my mental health. Okay? Number 910. Can I have your name and your question? That's why I always tell people don't cheat on someone that you're not prepared to lose. Okay? If you're not prepared to lose them for good, don't cheat on them because you won't always get another chance. So Raya, don't tell me what to say, honey. You brought this to my attention. So I'm gonna give you my 2 cents. And I'm a blunt person, so I'm just gonna tell you like it is. Whether you want to hear it or not, that's the truth, okay? You don't always get a second chance to make it right. And that's a mistake that people like you make. Well, I'll cheat and, well, he'll forgive me and I'll get another chance. You don't always get another chance. Sometimes that was your only chance. Okay? Brittany, all right, let's see. What's his name? Brittany? Y'all, give me just a second. Let me take a quick little bathroom break. Eli, please let him know. Thank you. All right, I am back. Okay, is Dante coming back? Is Dante coming back to what's her name? Brittany with good intentions. Is Dante coming back to Brittany with good intentions? Is Dante coming back to Brittany with good intentions? Is Brittany's ex Dante coming back to her with good intentions? Um, I feel like it's gonna be the same old the hokey poke with him. It's gonna be the same old thing. Okay. You know, you got mostly no's here. So that would say that he could put you back through that disappointment that he already put you through before. Okay. He could put you back into that anxiety, that, energy that you had with him before and let you down again. Okay. Hierophant would suggest nothing has changed here. It's the same thing. You know, him coming in for one thing, being flighty. I don't see that he's changed his player ways at all. Okay. The Knight of Wands is still, that's the player card. Yeah, it would be best to move on because it looks like he's going to be up to the same old thing, okay? And the moon reverse would suggest that deep down you already know that. So, number 470, can I have your name and your question? Your answer is going to be general, yes or no, straight to the point, based on what you donated. Remember, guys, the more detail you need, please make sure your donation matches that. Your reading will be reflected by how much you donate. Okay, so we have Tia. Brooklyn, you right there. I live literally like, what, probably about 7 minutes away from Piedmont. All right, let's see. Should Tia stay at Piedmont Hospital? I'm guessing, right? It's Piedmont Hospital. Should Tia stay at Piedmont? Yeah, I'm right here. I'm basically right next to Buckhead, but I'm kind of like Howell Mill, that area. I'm not too far from Atlantic Station. All right, so the answer to that is the Chariot reverse. Staying at Piedmont is going to ultimately block your path, block your life, pretty much. Okay, this Chariot reverse is stagnation. It's saying that it would be stagnant. You would become stagnant or stay stagnant staying there. Okay, so basically you're going to experience a lack of progression in your career, or whatever. Oh my god, I was just saying that I need to go to sea salt. I literally was just saying that. Like, that's literally right next to me. Shit, I ain't got no damn friends. I legit actually really don't have no friends here. Well, I have a friend here, but she's married and she just really barely comes out. But yeah. Yeah, and it's crazy you said what you already know, because I was gonna say High Priestess is at the bottom. This is intuition. You already know that. You already know staying there is gonna keep you stagnant and stuck. Okay. Yep. Who is the podcast crew? But it's 312 times. So I'm so content. Well, um yes, if you should stay. I mean, you could stay, but ultimately, the Chariot reverse, I don't know how far you're gonna get. Okay. Especially if you want to really you want growth and stuff like that. Oh. So how do I find that? I need to go the hell out. How do I find that? you follow me on Instagram? Okay. All right, my love. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully, we'll be getting together soon, girl. Cause oh Lord, I cannot keep doing this. Eli, baby, are you still here? You're making chicken tenders, or you mean you heating them up? What the hell am I gonna eat? Good question. I might just fuck around and just do kava today. Either that or just Chipotle. I'm not trying to do too much. I might do kava though. You get the honey chicken? Huh. Girl, we got a lot in common then. Shit. uh, just got braces. Oh no. Yeah, I know. I heard like when you first get on, your teeth be hurting like a mug. Yeah, right. I haven't tried the honey chicken. I don't know. I usually get steak and chicken, but I don't get the honey one though. What is that red sauce called? I think is it called harissa sauce? The red spicy one. I love that shit. It's so damn good. Oh, bye bye. Oh my fucking god. Girl, what the hell? We got all that shit in common. I love me some feta. I actually do extra feta when I get my bowl. I do extra everything, my fat ass, but extra protein, extra everything. Oh man. I don't give a fuck if this is an unpopular opinion. Kava runs circles around Chipotle. I don't care. Kava is better than Chipotle. It just tastes better. It's just more fresh. It just tastes better. To Kava makes Chipotle look like, just like some kind of low budget corner freak show. Like Kava is the best. Okay, better than Chipotle by a billion times. A billion times. I don't even know. Chipotle is definitely not how I used to be at all. That shit nasty as fuck most of the time. The Chipotle right here on Howell Mill, I do not like it. It's disgusting. Mm-mm. Ooh. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Because before I lived over here, I regret moving towards the city. I was in Chambly. I was in Chambly area, basically not too far from Brookhaven. And the Chipotle's over there were so much better. Anything in the city sucks. We don't have copper down here. Oh, what? Where the hell you live at? Where do you live? Because that is crazy. How the hell you don't have a copper in Orlando, Eli? What? Orlando is a major city in Florida, so I wouldn't think that there would not be a cava there. So I'm from Miami. Well, Brooklyn, there may be a reason why you came on this live today, because I just was thinking, I was like, you know what? I need to go out more. Like, I wish I had women that want to fucking go out. But the thing is, I don't really do clubs like that. I mean, I'll do a lounge if it's bougie, but I don't do like just like clubs, like the ratchet shit. Uh, and yeah, I would definitely think that, Eli. Because I'm like, damn, they have the Reggae Fest coming up, and I'm like, I want to go to the Reggae Fest. I told my freaking friend, and we've been friends since middle school. We both from Miami. She lived here and I live here, obviously. But she was like, "Oh, I don't really go to those things anymore." I'm like, "Girl, are you 50 years old? Who the fuck is not gonna go to the Reggae Fest?" I don't know. I think it's because she's married, and then maybe he just doesn't want her doing certain things. It's so aggravating, and I'm just like, "Girl, oh my god." He won't let you go to a reggae fest. I'm not telling you to come to the twerk fest, okay? Or the freak Nick. I'm telling you to come to a reggae festival. Yeah, I heard about the Panda Fest in Atlantic Station. That's another thing I wanted to do. The Seafood Fest? Jesus Christ. I didn't hear about the Seafood Fest though. Like, I wish I would be married and I can't go to simple things like a festival. No. Uh-uh. We're gonna have to get divorced because I'm about to sit in the house 24/8, and never go out with my friend to a music event. It's just a music event. Like, Ain't like we going to a strip club or where else. Shit ain't like I'm inviting you to no hotel party. All right, so I'm going to get off live. I might come back on later tonight, okay? Thank you, Eli. I'm about to get off, okay? All right.